Hello, good morning. Today I am going to discuss about examination of shoulder joint in continuation of clinical examination in orthopedics. So today we discuss different points in view of examination of shoulder joints, that is history, pain, swelling, deformity, loss of counter, physical examination of the shoulder joint, that is from behind, from above, from side, palpation, movement, test, apprehension test, Briand test, Colvance test, Duga test, Hamilton test, painful arc test, other examinations, pathological findings, diagnosis, management, physiotherapy, and homeopathic medicine in diseases of the shoulder joints. So, one by one, first see history. Shoulder joint is an extremely mobile ball and socket joint that is a type of synovial joint. Shoulder joint is a type of synovial joint in which glenoid cavity of the scapula and head of the humerus articulate. It is very unstable and more prone to injury because of its high mobility. Due to high mobility of this joint, it is very unstable and more prone to injury. The shoulder joint consists of a series of four articulations. Number one, glenohumeral joint, that is true shoulder joint, acromioclavicular joint, sternoclavicular joint, and scapulothoracic joint. So, glenohumeral joint, glenoid cavity and humerus, joints between glenoid cavity of scapula and head of humerus, acromioclavicular joint, acromion process and clavicular end or lateral end of the clavicle. Sternoclavicular joint, sternum and clavicular medial end of the clavicle. Scapulothoracic joint, so costal surface of scapula and posterolateral part of the ribs or thorax joint and form scapulothoracic joint. So these four joints combinedly makes shoulder joint. The three primary functions of shoulder joints are suspension of the upper arm, fixation of motions, provision of a fulcrum for the upper extremities. This is introduction about shoulder joint. History. A patient with shoulder pain or shoulder joint problem presents with the following complaint. Pain. This is the first and most common complaint. Pain in the shoulder joint could be a true shoulder joint pain or could be a referred pain. Pain in shoulder joint is true shoulder pain or referred pain from the cervical spine or the thorax. The true shoulder pain is the pain seldom confined to the shoulder joint itself. It usually radiates from a point near the tip of acromion down to the lateral side of the arm to the level of deltoid insertion. True shoulder pain will never extend below the elbow joint. This is the diagnostic feature. In pain referred from the cervical spine, it starts from the base of the neck, radiates to the top of the shoulder down the lateral side of the arm to the elbow. Next is the swelling. The swelling could be due to injury or arthritis. Deformity. In anterior dislocation of the shoulder, there will be an anterior prominence and the arm will be held in internal rotation. Loss of contour or loss of outer surface. This may be due to shoulder dislocation or due to wasting of deltoid muscle in tuberculosis, rheumatoid arthritis. Physical examination of the shoulder joint. Palpation. In palpation, we feel local temperature, feel for the local rise of temperature, tenderness, swelling, and sternoclavicular and the acromioclavicular joint is also palpated for swelling, tenderness. Movements. Movement, fixation, extension, abduction. So different type of movement is visible in this slide: fixation, extension, adduction, abduction, lateral rotation, medial rotation. Test for the shoulder joint. So number one is apprehension test. What is apprehension test? There is a look for apprehension or the patient resists any attempt made to dislocate the shoulder joint. Bryant sign. Lowering of the axillary fold suggests dislocation. Calavage test. Calavage test. Girth of the affected shoulder is inserted in dislocation. Dugaz test. The patient is seated and palpated the hand of the affected shoulder on the opposite shoulder. The patient is instructed to touch the chest with the elbow. Inability to do so indicates shoulder subluxation or dislocation. Hamilton test. Normally, it is not possible to touch the acromion and lateral epicondyle by placing a ruler by the side of the arm due to rounded counter of the shoulder. In dislocation, this becomes possible. Painful arc. Other examinations also helpful in the diagnosis or examination of the shoulder joint abnormalities. Pathological findings that includes radiological and hematological. Radiological X-ray and other advanced technology, and hematological diagnosis made on the clinical feature or with the help of signs, symptoms and pathological findings. management, immobilization of affected part in case of fracture or dislocation. Physiotherapy is act as quick recovery or helpful in treatment of the joints disorders in cases of rheumatoid arthritis or stiff shoulder joints. So a good physiotherapist also helpful in treatment of the shoulder joint disorders. Homeopathic medicine, Chelidonium, Ferrum mate, Hipersulf, Arnica, Ruta, Rustus. If right shoulder has pain or a disease is periarthritis, right-sided periarthritis Chelidonium and left-sided periarthritis Ferrum metallicum. If shoulder has tendency to dislocate, Hipersulf. If cause is injury, Arnica, Ruta, and if rheumatic tendency or rheumatic complaint, Rustux and Gaultheria. May be or other medicine used in the treatment. So I request you to use of medicine. You take medicine with the help of expert opinion. This is about the examination of shoulder joint in short. Thank you for watching. Like, share and